Helldivers, Thornton here, and as we are in the midst of a new major order between well-determineds and the bots, there's been some questions about some mechs, along with the new board game and some awards as well. There's actually a lot of cool stuff we're going to talk about today, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So a lot of cool stuff is going on in Helldivers right now, you might have noticed, but it just won another award for best multiplayer game. Obviously, the team there is crushing it. It was great to see Johan actually up there and getting their award. Now, along with that, you might have heard that there is a brand new board game that has launched for Helldivers 2. It looks pretty fantastic and really cool, but somebody actually noticed that, well, the exosuit in the game has a stratagem launcher, which is unfortunate because we do not have one on Helldivers 2, and they just don't have it in the game. That being said, the new major order right now has put a divide into the community on whether or not we want faster eagle stratagems or a, better cooldown on the mech suits in the game. And it's got the community pretty divided, but it does bring up a good point. If the mech suits were more viable and had more uses in the game, such as, that stratagem launcher, it'd make a lot of sense to go ahead and actually get this with the DSS buff. That being said, it does look like these are going to be things that come in the future for customization on the mechs, because there are actually game files, as you can see right here, that does feature the mech suit with a stratagem launcher. In fact, the devs themselves have given us a hint at a lot more customization and features that will be included for mechs, which might actually make this current major order a must-do for us right now, because with those upgrades, it could be an absolute game changer. It's been a while since we've got a new mech suit in the game, and it's also important to know that Johan Pilstead actually did mention in a recent Reddit AMA that there's also going to be the lumberer added in the near future. This was another exosuit that carried a flamethrower. It was a lot of fun, and overall, I am a personal huge fan of mechs as a Titanfall veteran, so I cannot wait to see more of this come in. Now, on the Discord, there's a ton of other cool stuff there, and I'll go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is posted. One is there's a full list of the armors if you guys ever want to see. They're all unreleased armors found by Auxiliaris, posted by Schmo right here, and this is really just the tip of the iceberg. I could make an entire video showing off every single different custom armor coming in the game, recolor patterns, and so many more. You guys, I highly recommend checking this out because some of your favorite armor sets might be getting a recolor in the very near future. They're very, very cool. There was also something that I actually haven't seen before also mentioned on the subreddit, and there is an anti-tank grenade in the works being worked on. It would be nice to get a new grenade, specifically one designed against tanks, although I will say the thermites are working pretty well in that regard, but it does look like a more specialized version. I'll go ahead and play a game clip right here.
Fire in the hole.
Now, along with that, they were able to show us even more stuff in terms of stratagems coming into the game in the near future. One is a mini missile demo. Schmo let us know that they tried it on target 500 meters away and it actually still hit. They also demoed some other things such as a single shot secondary that launches a grenade and has 8 rounds. But I'll go ahead and play the clip right now of the mini missile demo and you guys can go ahead and see how this would operate.
Point me to the enemy. Tagging location. Southwest.
Along with that, they posted a bunch of new stratagems that aren't released yet, once again found by Auxiliaris, that are likely to come into the game in the near future. We're going to be the Stalwart emplacement, which is a Stalwart mounted on a foldable wall, 6 total mags for about 1,500 rounds, and a 2-minute cooldown. We'll go ahead and play the clip here. We're also going to get some new weaponry, such as an air-to-air missile. It's got an unfinished targeting system and 3 uses. We'll play the clip here. Of course, there will also be medical supplies, which does appear to be a clan stratagem. It has a 4-stim only supply box and a 6-minute cooldown. It'll be interesting to see how that works, especially with regular supplies being able to be dropped. Not to mention, on this Discord, there's a ton of stuff about upcoming objectives, such as one for the Terminids, where there is going to be a hive scanner, and your goal is to manually place a hive scanner in a designated location to scan an underground hive. It could very well be changed in the future. Ironsights let us know. And there's also one for the automatons as well, and this one is called the Human Remains. This is part of an automaton objective, he let us know, where you are tasked with collecting human remains, which is pretty grim, but we kind of had an idea because, well, it's a theory that the automatons are actually former humans that were dismembered, a la the bioprocessors that we currently have in the game. There's a ton of other stuff on there. There's entire hashes along with enemy ability behaviors, all subtitles for lore if you guys are interested in that. Helldiver 2 calling cards that haven't yet been released, the Siege Trooper drop gameplay, along with new Terminid enemies, the Hellbot voice lines, Illuminate Lava. Like, I could make multiple videos all on just the stuff that was recently here. I once again will leave a link in a pinned comment, so if you are one of those people that are interested in this kind of stuff, you can go ahead and see it firsthand and go ahead and dig through the files on the Discord and also discuss with other Helldivers what you guys are excited to see in the near future. All that being said, we're not going to play community clips. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thornton Smash on Twitter.
ETA T-minus 1 minute. Calling down a sentry! Dropships! Calling down a support weapon!
What the fuck was that for?
Don't worry, I'll shoot his legs.
Do you guys see this? Follow me, guys.
Dude, when the professor says friction's negligible.
You guys might want to back up.
Calling down a requesting advanced weaponry!
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the mechs having stratagem launchers and so much more, and just overall getting an upgrade to their unit. Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more Helldivers 2 news on the daily, and until next time everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.